How's it going, folks? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing today? Lizbeth, Pat, hey, Hollow, you made it here early today, and Maya, of course. The bridge is back. How's everybody doing today? Oh man, let's see. I am good. I am. Life just keeps coming, you know. So Monday morning, dealing with a flat tire, going to drive my wife to work and pull out, and there's super flat tire, right? I'm trying to my emergency pump, which I recognize is not the move. I have a bike pump that I use to pump up my tire, usually enough so I can take it to a gas station and use a proper air compressor, right, to pump it up. Well, my tire wasn't having it. So I wasted about 30 minutes in about 100-degree heat, and it just wasn't working. My neighbor comes by with a electric pump. It's still not working. I'm like, all right, you know what? Let's just put the spare on. Let's put the spare on. And I finally get the spare on. And of course, I see on the wheel, there is a massive, massive hole on the backside of the tire that I could not see while the wheel was attached. No idea what happened. My best theory is it wasn't actually the hole that made it go flat. I think that the tire was so flat that when I pulled out of my driveway, the rim of the wheel actually cut a hole into the tire. That is my leading theory. Anyways, you're here to watch Minecraft. But yeah, it was a whole thing. So it was a great way to start the week, you know, Mondays, am I right? But yes, we have the bridge. And today I know I need to fix this. That we're going to fix before we do anything. And then we can kind of start figuring out what else we want to do. Okay, my inventory is a wreck. Do I need these seats? No. No. Nala, welcome to the stream. Yep, we're working on the bridge. The bridge that doesn't look like anything else. So what I want to do today is fill in some of these details on the sides, get the top of this figured out, and most importantly, get all this connected up and get a path properly set up there. But first things first, we gotta sleep. Oh, I bet I got all those seeds from gathering up dirt. That would make sense. Wow. Dang, Joanne! Thank you, Joanne. You know you don't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. Member for 13 months. I was gonna say, I thought you had already been a member. I still appreciate it. 13 months, dang. That is a long time, Joanne. Tatiana, welcome. Welcome to the Moo Fields. Y'all, I think like one more round of doing this, and then we can probably call some. Well, finally, it'll be a momentous occasion. We can stop subsisting off melons. Would rather have that flat than the Monday I had in the hospital. Uh-oh. You were in the hospital? Calico, what happened? Yeah, let's just sleep before we start having mob spawning as a serious problem. But yeah, I did get the tire sorted out. I mean, that was pretty much all I had to say, I suppose. That was, let's see. Anything else happen? Nope, just took it to the tire shop, put on the spare, went to the tire shop, yada, worked out. Infection. Oh, you had an infection in your leg. That sucks. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. How are the cows making the stream lag? As far as I can tell, there is no lag happening. Oh yeah, we need a little bit of mud, right. Oh, yeah, that's why I had that. Okay, it's fine. There's a little packed mud. I just need to figure out what's the best way to get to those blocks. Also, might be time to fix up our tools, because yikes. Did I fix that one spot? What am I doing right now, Joanne? Boom. That's it, right? It's the only missing block. There's a little bit of awkwardness going on the underside, which... Ooh. Yeah, it's actually kind of ugly. I would like to fix that really quick. Oh, shoot. I don't have enough blocks to do that. Maybe I do? With this? Probably not. We're going to find out. Happy gas. We are not at that point. I haven't even been to the Nether in this world. Yeah, this hardcore world's pretty new. Yeah, this is all part of a well oversized starter base. Also, I just realized I did not start recording, but I think that is actually okay because that was such a small change. In fact, we won't start recording until we start detailing things. Oh, see, that bridge looks good, man. It feels good to finally have something meant to look man-made in this world. Like, look how much this scene is starting to come together. This is gonna look really good. Or Sandra when you need her. I know, right? I am gonna need that. My entire neighborhood's Wi-Fi was cut off yesterday, so I assumed it'd be fixed today. Oh, Hollow, that sucks. Oh, yeah, I had a very similar experience not too long ago. They're building a subdivision, like, right outside my window, like 25, 30 feet from from where I'm sitting now. They are, they have bulldozers and such. It's a wonder that I'm able to stream when they're working, because it gets loud. But they were digging around a telephone pole right next to my house where my fiber internet line runs, and they cut the fiber cable with the bulldozer. I'm in the middle of working, and I come back out, and I'm like, hey, did you guys cut off my fiber? And he's literally sitting in a hole next to the pole where my fiber was run through the ground. And he's like, no, we didn't cut anything. We didn't cut anything. They absolutely mangled the heck out of it once I went and looked at it later. But yeah, they didn't want to take responsibility for that. It wasn't a huge deal, but it did. Probably 2-3 days without it. That was rough. Anyways, let's see. I need a little bit more mud, I think. Okay. Did you see the MC update about the cushions? Yes. For anybody who did not see that, there was a snapshot that dropped today that adds cushions, which are something that it makes it so you can sit. It's something you can place and you can sit on. But they're more interesting than just that. It's already really cool for, like, you know, SMPs and such always have people sitting around tables and such. The ability to actually sit around the tables, that's pretty cool. But they're entities. They're not actually blocks, which has some really cool effects. It's a whole thing to get into, all the cool stuff. But basically, you can kind of place them at any level within a block. So, like, for instance, I could place it on top of this this lantern, and it would actually be. It's really hard to describe, but it would be lower. It's very versatile about the height. You can place it so it's just like a quarter block popping out of a stair. Really, really useful for building. Okay, let's go over here real quick. Very, very good change. Very happy about it. I see now that I have made a mistake. Okay. Do they count to the mob cap? That's a good question. I don't believe they do, but they might. Probably not. Oh, that's irritating. The way that I've done this is really not ideal. So I'm gonna lose all the blocks as I break them. Ah! I need those fixed. Okay, is that all of them? Yes. Cool. Cool. Haven't played Minecraft in a week. You gotta play Minecraft. Minecraft is life. Okay, now I have to get to the other side. Gotta get some more torches in here. Yikes. And then on this side, the only problem is that there is one extra block there that is awkward. It's right about there. Yes. Excellent. I've been so busy with the holiday, and then yesterday I slept most of today. Oh, you know what? More power to you. It is... I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like everybody is so busy right now. It is nuts. Okay, what have I been missing in chat? I have been so busy as well. When I was in school, they had to shut down the entire area because the neighboring building was stomping pillars into the kind of marshy ground, so everything was shaking. That's kind of insane, Joanne. The heck? That's bizarre. All right, well, that is the outside of the bridge. Not, well, it's like sealed, but it's the shape. We got to figure out the detailing. And this I would like a little help on. So we're letting the grass grow. I was kind of thinking maybe we turn the Okay. So my train of thought is, right, if this is a path that I use regularly, it's going to be annoying to have to jump on it. So I should probably put slabs on some of these. Yeah, because we could slab to each layer and be able to just walk. But then I have to worry about how good the blocks in between are going to look. Right? If I put, say, like, stone brick slabs here, then, and this is all grass, now that starts looking a little bit odd. So what is going to be the way to do this? It'd be cool if I had the wool slabs, but I don't have that yet. What vibes do you want? Yeah, I'm definitely going to add a good bit of foliage. I'm going to add some leaves and such. Probably no vines. I would maybe do glowberries if I had those. I think I do have glowberries somewhere, but... Where... Okay, if I have glowberries, they're back in my chest over there. Glowberries would look good, but that's a little bit of a later detail. Obviously, we're going to add some sort of railing. Nothing too much. Just exhausted as all moms don't get time off. That is true. That is true. You got this. Pie Pie, welcome, welcome. You see no new follows. Ooh, bye. Thank you for being here. Is this not going to let me sleep? Dang. These shaders make the sun look like it is setting so much earlier than it actually is. Always ruins me. Okay. Let's go see about if we have glowberries back home. I just want to see if I have them. Good morning. How's the day treating you? It's treating me pretty good. Been a little bit all over the place, just figuring out products or projects and working on a new modernizing Minecraft video, which is something that worked pretty well for me at the end of last year. I'm going to be updating the desert pyramid, which I am very excited about. How about you? What you been up to? Let's see. Glowberries, glowberries. No glowberry. Okay, you know what? Let's grow this. Let's grow berry. Ha, got him. Heck yeah, sounds cool. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I got some cool ideas. I've decided, the first one I did was updating the creeper, and the second one I updated the dungeon. They've both been very small projects. This is still a small project, but it is a step up. I'm adding a mob and overhauling the structure itself. So pretty confident in what I got. It's just it's a tough balance because when you're trying to sell something as vanilla like, you have to really pay attention to the details or people get real nitpicky. Just got off my day job and vibing now. Got a bite to eat. Ooh, what you eating? What's on the menu today? Prismarine. Oh, Joanne, we don't have Prismarine. Shoot, we don't have oxidized copper. You forget how little I've actually done in this world. We're building pretty things, but our building block access is very limited at the moment. That bridge at the end is a bit scuffed. Yeah, so the reason it's like this is because I needed to make it... drawing a blank, what's the word? Symmetrical. There we go, symmetrical. Wanted to make it symmetrical, which means I'm going to have to build up the terrain on the side. And that is something we can probably start working towards. We do need more dirt if we're going to do that, probably. Let's do a little something about this inventory situation. Roast beef sandwich with provolone, mayo, and lettuce. Yum. Yum. That's where it's at. I haven't had a roast beef in a hot minute. Actually, that's not true. I had Arby's like 3 days ago and it was great. Oh man, I know Arby's gets ragged on, and it probably should because it's so bad for you, but all I'm saying is what a way to go out, right? Mossy cobble. Mossy cobble could look really good, and we could get vines, of course, very easily. That's an idea. It'll certainly match well with the vegetation we want to put in. So I got to figure out what shape I want the detailing to be. Right? One idea would be to take a line straight up the middle here, do some sort of pattern in the middle, and then have that maybe sprawl out. And then we could put some plants kind of along these edges. That's one idea. Another idea would be to leave this almost as is. We could almost, or we could do like a wooden scaffolding pattern, kind of like a crisscross going up, and then some lines straight across, perhaps with of course some leaves and such around up here. Thoughts? Kaneki, welcome. Oh, I'd love to moss it up. I think we do have some moss, but I'm not sure I actually want to use moss here or just leaves. In retrospect, actually, moss for this would have been good. So did I miss anything about, anybody have ideas? Okay, slabs, yeah. I'm sort of second guessing the choice to use just plain dirt blocks here, because it was kind of nice to have, a nice idea to have kind of this natural bridge. But it is going to make it more awkward. Maybe we build the rest of it and we decide. That's not something we need to have figured out immediately. Just want to have the plan before we start the time lapse. Read that while taking a sip. Or read that while taking a sip. Mossy. Okay, so yes, mossy. I think mossy cobblestone is a winner somewhere. We should definitely use some mossy cobblestone, probably mixed in with some normal cobblestone. I kind of like the idea of doing like a strip across the middle here, mixed cobblestone with some plants coming off of it. But I do feel like there should be something in the middle here to take up the sun, like something a little bit ornate. I almost like the idea. I feel like a gold block right here on either side would look really good, with some surrounding, like make it almost look like a crest. I think I'm leaning towards that, right? Again, strip up the middle, kind of a crest shape here with a gold block and some detailing off of that goes into these sections. And then some leaves. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. So let me collect some vines. Do I have shears on me? No. I'm almost annoyed enough to, before I even bother doing that. Let's build up this terrain, actually, before we do anything else. Nobody had a single thing to say about Arby's, which means I think I'm fighting this battle alone. Everybody said, suit yourself. And you know what? Valid. It's very valid. Although I will say, one thing you would never expect, they have one of the only fast food, like gyros. Gyro. AKA Greek meat sandwich. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a piece of pita bread with traditionally lamb, but a lot of places make it with like steak or something, or chicken. And then some veggies, so like onions, lettuce, cucumber. I think tomatoes get added, and then of course the one of the more defining characteristics is tzatziki sauce. At least the American version. I don't know how popular tzatziki sauce is over in over in Greece. But anyway, surprisingly good. Of course, there's better ones out there, but for a fast food one, can't complain. Oh, you know what? I thought chat was still. It just turns out it needed to scroll. Ha! I missed parts of it. Arby's has the meat, indeed. They have the best fish sandwich. Like the scaffolding idea. They're doing a fence on top. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do for the fence just yet. Sunburst design with that gold block would be cool. A sunburst, almost like the shape of the sun. I'm not entirely sure what you mean by sunburst. Shroom light would be cool. Again, I haven't been to the Nether, so we got to work with what we got. Hold on, wait, which way's home? Oh, yeah, straight through here. Jungle is such a weird biome because you can be on the other side of a tree and totally lose your sense of direction. Let's see. Yeah, definitely got enough gold. A little bit of iron for the, or actually, do I just have shears? I feel like I should. I got leaves. I don't think I have shears, but I can easily make some. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Go to Nether? Not doing that right now. That will be not an episode 1 thing. This is going to be a slow burn. This is something I need to talk about with this world, right? So I am recording this, and this will be a video. It was always intended to be a slow burn project, but I'm starting to see the writing on the wall, and I'm realizing this might be a slower burn project than I initially desired, which is both good and bad. I think there's a real shot that I won't be done filming episode 1 of this until like October, something along those lines, which is obviously very, very slow. So basically, I think where this hardcore world is ending up is it's a very, very casual project right up until it's not. And what I mean by that is there was some sound there that threw me off so much. Was that the cow? I guess it was. It's a very, very casual project until it's not. Liv, welcome to the stream. Basically, once the videos actually start coming out, I don't want to rush this project. I want to do this hardcore series right. This is kind of my baby project, even if I'm taking it slow. I want to take it slow and work very methodically through it. so that, you know, I'm not in any pressure to get it out. I'm just I just feel the need to do it little bits at a time until it comes out really, really good. And that might mean episode 1 doesn't come out till very, very late this year, because I also want to have episode 2 done before I do before I release episode 1. But the thing is, once it comes out, if it does really well, I don't want to make people wait months and months and months for episode 3. So once it comes out, I need to be ready to maybe jump much more seriously on this project. Yeah, October of what year? Honestly, real question. Let's see. But yeah, ironic that this world has gotten this far and I still don't really have a proper home yet, but we are working towards that. That is, I think, going to be the next build project. Got to do something for the episode in between the bridge and the actual house build, which is going to be here. Just haven't fully landed on what that's going to be, which is a little bit tough. All right, let's start building up this terrain. Slow and steady is good. Yeah, agreed. Like, a lot of, I used to be, like, all of my content, I would never ever rush anything. I would try to keep it, you know, when it's done, it's done, and when it's ready, it's ready. And there's a lot of value to that. There's some really good value to that. What I realized the problem is that I would take so long to ever get videos out that I couldn't really make a business out of it, if that makes sense. Hold on, I gotta check this side over here. Okay, 2 at the bottom, so once we get to the 2, then it's supposed to go flat. You know, it's not even about the business side. You just couldn't build an active community because you wait 3 months for a new video and everybody's gone. Everybody's forgotten who you are. So you need a better upload cadence. So I kind of switched gears and started prioritizing getting videos out all the time, which oftentimes meant rushing certain things and making concessions. And that's not good either. You know, you really do need a balance for a successful YouTube channel. And what I've been really trying to do this year is figure out how to be able to do both at the same time. And obviously, life has gotten in the way. So that is part of why my upload cadence has been really bad. But it's also growing pains for sure. I have so many things that are in the works that are just taking time to come to fruition. And again, I won't lie and say like I've been super on top of everything. You know, for those who don't know, I had a death in the family that has hit quite hard, and it has just made it so I've had to take a lot more time off work and just be with the family and take care of them. Which, you know, no regrets. It's just how it is. But I also, yeah, it's affected upload cadence 100%. So that's part of it. But yeah, the other thing is just figuring out how to make videos on a routine basis. It's hard. Use moss instead of grass so you don't see the dirt on the bridge. It's not even about seeing the dirt that's the problem. It's stepping up. I'm not really bothered by this. Maybe it's just because I've played Minecraft forever, but I've been used to seeing dirt sides of grass blocks forever. So it's not like an issue to me. My right hurts. No, I was 29 minutes late to the stream. Well, welcome. You know, better late than never, right? You're not too late. Don't worry. Don't worry. All we're working on is the bridge. The hardcore world should just be a filler. It isn't. It isn't, right? I haven't done a series like this in a long time. There's a lot. The whole reason I wanted to do the hardcore series is in some ways, it feels like a rite of passage, right? This is one of the most just core Minecraft things you could do. So whether this series does good or not is purely a test of my ability to make it good, right? There's no unique intrigue, no shtick behind it. It's just Minecraft. And whatever shtick I can find a way to put into that, which I am kind of, you know, with the bucket list. But at the end of the day, the concept is not pulling the weight here very much. It's me. And not to say that I'm like trying to prove myself or anything with this series, but a little bit of a, there is a little bit of a, you know, like, I've been working on being a content creator for so long that it's like, if I can't, I feel like I want to see how far I've come as a creator. I want to be able to use this as a litmus test a little bit, to be able to say, it's not just my ideas are good. I'm actually good at making videos now. And I know that's kind of a weird way to put it. I think that's just kind of how I feel about it. Is like, I want to see what I can do a little bit. I want to see how far I've come. You can still do it, just the videos are fillers between projects. Oh, but see, that's kind of the thing, right? It's a series. So once it's a series, it's kind of all hands on deck. I don't want 2 episodes out and then 6 months later episode 3 comes out. No one will watch episode 3 if I do that. Once, that's part of what I mean by making it a good series, is you want it to have a regular upload cadence. You want people to, for a series, people want to be able to rely on it. Coming out. I went to the wrong place, I just realized. I went for some tough and deep slate to be able to do a little bit of shading, but I completely forgot. Moss carpets could be used for a bit of texture too. Now that's an idea. Moss carpets could fit in really nice. You have a new update for Hardcore World? What do you mean? We're on the Hardcore World. I'm not like in the new update, if that's what you're saying. Or yeah, this project's, it's going to be a while before the videos come out still. It's going to be a slow burn right up until it's not. That's what I'm kind of trying to say. It's funny, by the time, there is a real possibility that this video could take like a year to make. I don't think it will, but I'm willing, the fact that I'm even thinking like I'm willing to let that happen is crazy to me. Right, I came for deep slate, and I should have plenty of tough, if I can figure out where it is. Right there. How's that opposite cliff? Because I'm really kind of just going for it. It's looking all right. Yeah, it needs a little love. Also, might need a little more stone. Am I paused? Yes. Actually can understand that timeline. Eat. Yeah, you're right. I should eat. Let's see, guys. Here's what we're looking at upload cadence, right? So I'm not going to be streaming. If I think I said this, I'm not going to be streaming it for the rest of the week. I might stream Saturday because that's the launch of Lunar Phase, but I need to work on other stuff. I need to get some other stuff. Next week, things kick off. We're doing 3 streams a week starting next week. And the rest of the week, month is going to be insane. So I want to take the rest of this week to go crazy and get some work done. But Lunar Phase starts Saturday. I should be getting, hold on. I should be getting Everwake back next week. The Revoluny is happening, which if you don't know, that's Looney, the guy who currently has UHCG. That's like a big project that he's been working on for 2 years. It's going to be a massive event, and that goes for a week starting end of this month. There is 2 other undisclosed SMPs in the works other than that. However, those are more in the coming months. So things are kicking off. It's getting a little crazy. Otherwise, you are seriously under pressure and likely to burn out. It seems like a long time, but a steady flow of videos. Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm just trying to find a rhythm, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little overwhelmed, but I'm excited for where things are going. There's so many cool things to be part of right now that have I bitten off more than I can chew? Maybe a tad. Am I going to chew it? Yeah, I'm going to chew it. Oh, hi, Root Beer. Welcome to the stream. My recording, not at this very moment, but thank you for checking. Okay. Then, sure, that should be at least enough for the moment. We will wait for the sun to set. Honestly, I think plenty of people would be okay waiting a year because we also have streams to watch. Exactly, right? Yeah, that's really the idea. Again, basically where I'm at right now is I know that these streams, these hardcore streams, like, look at the view count. I get better numbers on Everwake streams. I could get more numbers. I don't make shorts for this. What I'm trying to do is let this project be small for now. I don't want people to be paying attention to this hardcore series very much. I want the people who really care, which is y'all, the people who just enjoy being around here. I want you to enjoy some content that I have, but I don't want people to care about this content or care about this project until it is ready to be seen at its best with videos. So, basically you're the early adopters. You're in the Kickstarter, basically. This is a small undercover thing, and honestly, again, I can never prove. I don't know for sure that when this thing starts coming out in video form whether people are going to watch. I sure hope so, because again, I'm working. I am genuinely giving it my best, but sometimes YouTube is just unpredictable. Doesn't matter how hard you try. And so that, yeah, you guys are in early before hopefully this hardcore world becomes something real special. Should have some glowberry vines hanging from the bottom of the bridge. That is the plan. That is why I have let these vines grow, and actually I need to go trim them up. Okay, but first, let's get this all sorted. Okay, lock in on shading. Dang it, doesn't matter how many trees you cut down, there's always another tree in the way. This cave can live. It's fine. I don't think it'll be super noticeable from a distance. Just locking in to get this done. I'm doing a lot of yapping and not a lot of building again. It's my specialty. But I actually do need to finish this today, because again, not streaming the rest of the week. And honestly, this is probably going to be the last hardcore stream for a little while, so I'm a Kickstarter. I had a feeling you were going to die soon and watch, and then yeah, that's how Kickstarters go. Is you never know if they're going to come to fruition. So there's always the real chance. That is kind of the crazy thing about this whole thing is I could film this on this world for a year and die, and then it never comes to fruition, right? That's all this hardcore world ever comes to be. Which is a crazy thought, but I'm kind of here for it, you know? It kind of gets me excited, and I enjoy the challenge. Always the real possibility I'll die, and that would hurt. Well, let's that's adds to the hardcore experience, I guess. Music in the background doesn't get enough love. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I have a very carefully curated playlist that I need to add on to because it's honestly not big enough and it probably gets a little repetitive. Let's see. All right, how are we looking here? Good on that side. This side obviously needs a lot more work. It's so high up. All right, let's get some tough in there. Okay. I know I'm completely locked in right now. It's you gotta like it's weird how I don't know how to explain the shading process. Like if you've done it, you understand, but you have to kind of be envisioning it from a distance to be able to make that look right, right? You have to kind of make a gradient and it has to look good, particularly at a distance. Now I need to fill in this gap. I hate when the lead breaks. Oh, right. Traveling in Minecraft with a horse and donkey is so difficult. Oh, I wonder if you can put... You almost... Okay, no, there's no way they would have set it up. I was going to say, it'd be interesting if you could put leads on cushions. I don't think you can. Continuing my new tradition of working on my world paths again by coincidence while watching stream. Hey, root beer. That's what it's all about. Have some routine while watching my streams, you know. So that way you're always here and always contributing to my ad revenue. And no, actually, I do kind of live for that, right? As streaming becomes a ritual for me, I would love to hear that it becomes a ritual for you all, you know? I think it's fun that we can have this communal space together in this weird internet world. Let's see. Does get a little repetitive, but it's still nice. What music do you use for your videos? I never recognize them, but they're nice. I use all the music I use is from a service called Epidemic Sound, and some creators use. It's just an audio library of you pay the license, so you don't deal with copyright. And it's like 15,000 audio tracks, but there's obviously some popular ones that if you pay attention, you will hear everywhere. It is so funny because whenever me and my wife watch YouTube, it's like every third video I'll be like, oh, I use that song in such and such video because we all use the same streaming service. Like it doesn't matter what niche you're in, most YouTubers are using something from Epidemic. Not all, but most, for sure. Forgot to unpause a little bit. That's fine. Good. Pretty good. Might be good to bring this out a little bit at the base and just rough it up because this inner area is very flat. I made a little bit of a mistake there. Oh well. Maybe just throw a little tough around the base. I think that could actually look all right. That looks honestly better than I was expecting. Okay. Almost done with this underside. Moment of truth. Let's hope that looks good. Sandra, welcome, welcome. Hey, Sandra, I'm recording. Are you proud of me? I do lurk when you stream on my days at work, so I hope that helps too. It does. It genuinely, it does. Just being here, it always helps. Like, if nothing else, it helps my psyche to be like, oh yeah, there are people here. Because, you know, there is this toxic mentality that can happen with streaming where, you know, oh my God, I don't have my highest view count I've ever had, right? And it makes you feel like you're failing. But I also, whenever I feel that way, I need to remember you're not trying to get the most views you've ever gotten. And also views aren't everything, right? There's so much more value, both from a enjoyment standpoint and even a monetary standpoint. There's so much more value in a very active small community than there is a very big unengaged one. And I'll give you the perfect example. Look at Captain Sparkles, for instance. Dude's been around forever, and his main channel has over 10 million subscribers. But the dude averages like 50k views on a second channel, and all of his money is coming from his streaming community, which is his like small engaged community. He's got the big community, and they make him so little money compared to his small community that is his streaming. And I don't say that like I have insider information. It's just how it works. Like, that's you know, you just see where his money's coming from, and it is his streaming. Summer job keeps me away from getting to the streams. Ah, no. Well, get rid of your summer job. You don't need money. Actually, make money and then come back in the fall and give it all to me. I'm the worst. Sometimes being a streamer is the worst because you just have to be like, hey, cash, tips, money, money, money. I'll never not feel like a piece of crap doing that. But here we are. It is my job. Let's see. Did I pause the stream or the recording? Yes. All right. How did that come out? Yes. That looks pretty good, right? We're happy with this. I'm almost not sure about these blocks anymore, but it's pretty good. What do we think, chat? Maybe we go over here and add just a little bit of stone right on that corner there where I covered up that cave. I have only ever donated for boats. You know, when I started becoming a streamer, I never thought that boats would be an important part of my income. I think you could have asked me for like, I could have answered that question in dozens, hundreds of ways, and I don't think boats would have ever been part of the equation. It is kind of odd. It's as long as my phone is mostly hidden, my boss is fine with me watching. Well, that makes me cute. Do you work a public facing job, Liz? Everybody's slowly getting a job to help me manage my ADHD. We've got Sandra that reminds me to record. We've got Nala reminding me to eat. We've got I think it's been Joanne mostly in the past who has reminded me to hydrate. Maya reminds me that the boat cult exists. Maya, you're no longer a minor. You're not allowed to like say that I'm trying to steal money from kids. It's too late. Time's passed. Callie's here to ignore. Or yeah, it's like you all have jobs, but you pay me. Like I said, it never gets less weird. Yeah, I'm just not so sure about those blocks. Maybe it goes down a little further. Maybe that's what it needs. Ah, what did I just do? You know, that is an improvement. I think I need one over there too. That's good. I think that works. Okay. I'm barely an adult. My brain is not fully developed. Really sinking the boat you're on to kill the captain, aren't you there, Maya? I'm just here for emotional support. Wait a minute. Liv, are you still here? Liv Craig? Because I need you to know that the Wheel 2.0 is on the menu back on Everwake. I'm not saying you've done your part. I figured you want to know that it's happening. Oh yeah, the divorce boat. Oh God. Okay, that's built up. Yeah, it's definitely time to start detailing. Yeah, so the boat cult, like the boat temple, you know how the boat tower is rising to different checkpoints along the way? One of them is the Wheel 2.0, so. Let's see. Yeah, let's grab some vines. What did I do with that? Those shears I made. Mayo? Oh God. Maybe we'll skip the mayo this time, because I have regrets about that for more than one reason. Watching back that video and the way it looked, that was the worst possible choice of condiment. Looked wrong is what it looked. Dear God. Dear God. Decisions. Well, continuing the tradition of being blown up by a creeper while watching. Oh no. Well, please don't get me blown up by a creeper, because, like, I couldn't afford that. That would be bad. Gotta grab some vines so we can make some mossy cobble. The way what looked? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Another video for only Josh with those. Look, sometimes I act before I think, and I don't realize how it might look. Okay. Children, close your ears. I'm going to say one thing that was real rough. So when I first went bald, right? My coping mechanism with things I'm uncomfortable with, I make jokes. So I had a whole slew of bald jokes I was making about myself. And my favorite one was like, hey, check out my head. It looks like a crystal ball. So it was like, you know, if you rub my head, you can see the future. Don't think about that one too long. I said that one about 5-6 times before somebody gave me a weird look, and I went, oh no, that sounds wrong. Oh. Yeah, no excuses, just brain no work. Brain no work good. Okay. Hear me out. If you get blown up by a creeper in a boat, you should be able to get your world back. That would be kind of convoluted. There's some mossy cobblestone. Now we need some cobblestone. Also, I left that gold in... Oh, I have 2 gold blocks right there. Perfect. Inventory's a nightmare. Okay. Don't have the most time in the world. Awkward jokes always make the situation first. Yeah, student. Yeah, it was. Dear God, that sounds wrong. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it was one of the worst jokes. One of those jokes that I deeply regret. I'll give you another one that along the same lines. Another dumb thing is when I was in high school, I was practicing. I was trying to learn Spanish, and I never got very good at it. But I did figure out really well how to say one sentence, and I honestly can't remember it. Let's see. No, I can't remember it. But it translated to, I was like, I know Spanish, and I can say this one sentence I've masterfully crafted. The boy is under the table. I don't know why God gave me a brain if I'm not going to use it, you know? Like, oh, it's just not great. It's not great. I do not speak Spanish. I'm dying. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure knowing Spanish would have helped. By the way, I was telling this to coworkers at my first job. We all wonder what that boy was doing. Okay. So we want to put the gold block, I think, right here where the crosshair is, which is, I think, one above that. So once I reach there, okay. And then the gold block. How does that look? With some extra detail, I feel like that will work. I didn't record! Ah! Y'all, this is gonna be so stupid, but I'm gonna tear it down just so I can re-record me building that line. I know how to say I'm naked years old in German, if that makes you feel better. The golden ID. Joanne. Why would the line help that? What? Does it? Surely not. All right, guys, you know what? Fine. We're going to take a moment here. Let's lay this to rest. It looks absolutely... Hold on. Where is it? This is taking too long. All right. Let's lay this to rest once and for all. The bridge, right? Now, no, it doesn't look like. It don't. It don't. I swear. I promise. It don't. You're wrong. You're liars. You're all liars. Hollow. Oh my god, you were very far back in the stream. I don't know if you're caught up now, but just Hollow for reference right now is how far behind you're just now talking about getting to the ball jokes. Okay. Now we record. That was much better, much quicker the second time. Yet again, arguing with women about what IUDs. Hey, there's one boy. There's one boy here at least more than one boy, right? Hey, fellas, boys. It's not an IUD, right? It's a pickaxe. We use it for manliness. Manly things. What other manly things could it be? It's a bottle opener for the beer we open, right? Right? Clearly. From now on, it's known as Bottle Opener Bridge. I gotta throw, even though no one's ever going to see this cobblestone, I feel like I know there's gotta be some mossy cobblestone down there, or it's wrong. I'll always have in the bottom of my head is like, the bridge is so good, but in the back of my mind, I know underneath the water, it's all an illusion. Like, it needs to be good from top to bottom. Oh, that was silly. The pickaxe rebrand ain't hidden. I'm so sorry. No, root beer, no! Ducky, that family planning is manly. That's funny. That's funny. I can't even, like, pretend with that. That's just funny. Alright, how many blocks below? It is 4 blocks. So on the 5th block below is where this gold block needs to be. One, two, three, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Yes. I am liking that. Obviously still needs a lot of love, but I think that is an improvement. Now we need to add some rounded shape around this. We pause. I'm a trans guy, so I think I'm qualified to say that that's an IUD. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's like changing Twitter to X. No one will call it by the new name. No, no, no. It's bottle opener. What else could it be? It is tooth scythes pressed back to back bridge. It is upside down anchor where the top of it is buried underwater bridge. It is not an IUD bridge. A Tesla logo bridge. Yeah, well, maybe not. I don't know if I want Elon in my Minecraft world. Let's see. What could we use for a little more color? All right, so what I want to do is kind of build a circular. I did kind of like the idea. Somebody suggested like a sunburst, which gave me the idea of almost putting like a sun shape around it. And I haven't fully figured out what that entails just yet. But I do like it. I think deep slate will work for this. Yeah, like a little bit of tile blocks. Something like that, I think. If it makes you feel better, the Tesla logo is also an IUD. Is this all women think about as IUDs? You just seeing IODs everywhere else, or IUDs. Men see Roman Empire, women see IUD. Is that how it work? Right? Some Freudian logic right there. Yeah, okay. As long as I'm not gonna fall to my death, I'm not super concerned with building up here. All right. Ah. Reminder to record. I am recording. Thank you. Thank you. It's the unicorn bridge. Fall into the water, you're good. Yeah, but if I fall... Okay, yeah. I should be good. Now the problem... The mistake that I've made... is... that I need some slabs. He's gonna fall in and have like 5 trident guys attack. Hey, no trident guys, no trident guys, but I was at just the right height to be spawning them, I see. Okay. I do want to take a moment to make sure. I was just assuming I was going to use deep slate slabs for like little sun lines. Like imagine a sun drawing and the little lines you put off of it. I was just going to use deep slate slabs, but now I'm wondering if I should use a different slab type. What would look good? We could perhaps use a different wood type. What if we use some bamboo? Some like bamboo slabs. Yeah, I'm not sure about the cobble going through it either. We can maybe remove that afterwards. I just want to change one thing at a time. I think bamboo slabs would look good. Let's go chop a little bamboo. I paused, right? Yep. That is bamboo, but it's not really enough, I don't think. Let's go ahead and chop it. Oh, this is not where I want to be when the sun's setting. The jungle's so sketch with mobs in it. Remove the cobblestone line in the sun. Yeah, I may even like outline it with the cobblestone just to keep moving it. Or just to keep the theme. Like some visual consistency. Okay, if I can't make... Actually, I probably do need a little bit more than that. I need probably like 12 to 24 slabs. I know there's a bamboo forest around here. I know I didn't go seeking it out super well. Man, is it really all the way over there? Shoot, that's kind of far away. Oh well, gotta do it. Should use a few cracked deep slate tiles. Do they have cracked deep slate tiles? I thought they only had cracked deep slate bricks. I always see this bridge is on the upper side of the normal like scale of builds I do. It's only really in the last couple years that I've started doing really big projects. Like I think the clock tower is probably the largest base I've ever built in anything. The clock tower in Everwake. If not, it's close. So I feel like I'm a good builder, but once I start having to decorate something that is large, like a large blank space like I'm doing with this the side of this bridge, gets difficult. It requires a little extra trial and error. That's why I'm taking so much time to stop and think about it, because I don't want the time lapse to be super stupid looking of me like building and removing it over and over and over again. See, look how good that shading looks from here. I know there's some actual just shader shading, but you can kind of make out the line at the bottom and then some tuff. Just looking good. Moon super stupid look? What? Lunar phase is actually a phase of the... I feel like I can say that. A period cycle. I feel like I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. Doesn't it? Look, I know I'm absolutely preaching to the choir here, but isn't it stupid what words are not considered dirty words, but the, like, for men, but the female equivalent would be very much considered a dirty word? I mean, there's no male equivalent of period, but like, you get what I'm trying to say, is just that simply because something is regarding the female form, or the female body, it is automatically scandalous. I know. And I'd like to think we've, as a society, moved past a lot of that, but it's still there for sure. Like I said, I know I'm preaching to the choir, but how's my left pinky toe? Something about what you just said, I do not understand. Okay. I almost never use bamboo, so I actually don't remember the recipe really well here. I'm pretty sure I got enough. Then the mosaic. How do you make the mosaic? Do you have to strip it? Oh, tell me I didn't just waste all my bamboo. Ah, I gotta look it up. Oh, did I mess it up that bad? Hold on. No, 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 no. We're good. We're good. We're good. Nobody panic. Just said, do I have to stripe it? No, strip it. Strip, like paint stripper. Wait, did I mess it up? I didn't. Oh, no, no, no. That's what's wrong. This is like, Bamboo has some of the most complicated crafting in the game, I swear. And now I can turn that into slabs. Like, wow, so many steps. Okay, I think... No, we'll hold on to the mossy cobblestone, but we will... Why do I even have that? Put away the stone. Okay. I fat dingered. Calica. It was funny though. Let's see. All right. So now I just got to figure out the right way to achieve the look I'm going for. I think a little something probably right there, 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 and there. I'm not convinced. What do you think? Wait a minute. What is my stream messed up? Hold on. Hold on. Is everything okay with the... It's not showing up right. Hold on, guys. I want to make sure everything's all right. It looks like it's messed up. I don't know if this is just messed up for me or if this is messed up for everybody. I want to make sure everything's all right. It looks like it's... Okay, it seems to be working on my phone and then on Twitch. It seems to be fine. My chat's not working, right? Right? Maybe it is fine. I don't understand why it's showing up like this. All right, so my thing's a little bit messed up. I can't see, but as long as I can see chat, we're good. But yeah, not sure about this. Mostly, I don't like how that's getting crammed into that corner like that. It was a lot of effort to not like this, but I'm not sure I do, you know? I really need to remember to fix that pickaxe before doing anything serious. Okay, what if we move the line to here think this is still not going to be great. No, it's not. All right. So maybe instead of little sun rays, maybe we do something a little different. The question is, what would that be? I've goofed this. No. Yikes, guys. I'm not sure. Also, is chat still messed up? Hold on. Shoot, I gotta check. This whole thing might be kind of broken at the moment. Let's see. Okay. I'm not seeing YouTube chat at all. Okay, but I'm reading YouTube chat at the moment. I think we might just have to finish this real quick. Am I not recording? You're right, I'm not recording. This is gonna be awkward. I'm gonna have to read chat through my phone, and I can only read one at a time. Make the top one, let's see. Yeah, I think you're right. The black center and yellow rays don't really go together, at least on this background. It's tough. I'm also kind of almost wishing I'd put this one block up, because now this line is really awkward. Okay, let's go ahead and remove that. We're not recording, and that is okay, because this is all garbage. Sandra screaming into the void, yep. Now I know what why I ain't seeing my reminders. Yeah, you right. I was not seeing them. How do you know I'm screaming at my phone? Just the urgency in your message. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm running out of time too. I gotta like finish this kind of soon because gotta go pick up my wife from work. We still got a little bit of time. We got about 30 minutes, so we gotta figure this out. I'm really not sure what it needs though is the problem. I'm not sure I like it. Let's see. I need help. Anybody got ideas? Maybe, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and put some greenery on it, and that might help us see what it needs. Put some scenery or some greenery where I want to put some greenery. Let's see. What you guys saying? Check Discord. Maybe this type of thing. Oh, that does look good, Joanne. I actually more like on that top left one, or the top one you sent, the little sun in the corner. Again, I don't know how to achieve that. That would look best, without a doubt. Let's put the greenery down, and then we can work from there. I know, it shouldn't take this much concentration. Let's see. It's just such a weirdly technical building process. That's not hitting right. It's a little much. I think it needs to come out a little bit more. Does it need to look more manicured, or does it need to come out a little bit? Don't like that one back there, especially. My recording. Oh, now I'm seeing. I'm not. Oh, I was recording. Thank you, Sandra. Now, for some reason, I'm seeing some stuff on the Twitch side. I might be able to see the Twitch chat. I just might not be able to see the YouTube chat, which is confusing. Maybe we don't try to get fancy with it. Maybe we just keep it to a simple green outline. Let's see how that looks before we try to get extra with it. You know, I think I actually do just like it better as just a plain green outline. Chat gets to be, or Twitch gets to be favorite child right now since for some reason my streaming software is broken. I think that's good. It's hard to tell with all the extra spam and the fact that everything else isn't done. More wild, not so uniform. Be more wild with the leaves. What do we think? I see Sandra's opinion. What do you guys think? I'm looking at both chats right now. Do we like it like this, or do we like it a little more sporadic? More natural look? You know, I think I can get on board with that. It's tough. It's a weirdly tough way of doing things. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of votes for a more randomized look. So, randomized it is. Oh, why can't I? Oh, inventory's full. I don't know why I want the apple. Okay, not too much back here because it doesn't tend to look great. Needs something more mixed in there, I think, to make this work, but perhaps we see about trying to find some azalea leaves. Okay, that is starting to look better, I think. Ooh, that's a... okay. Oops. All right. What do we think? How's that? Okay, that is actually better, isn't it? That looks a lot better. Now, I think it needs a little bit more kind of up on here. In fact, this could almost be the railing. Actually kind of like that. What do you guys think? I'm thinking I'm on board with this. You know, just start a world and have the biggest, baddest bridge. It comes with time. True, true. Sagely wisdom. More wild. I'm always a fan. Let's see. Maybe different types of leaves. Soon I'll start begging, please remove the cobblestone line. Sandra, I will. I'm not going to remove it entirely, but I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and pull it out of the center of the thingy. The circle. But I'm not going to remove it entirely. Nala, thank you. I will eat. Oh, interesting. Without it, it looks really dumb to have those 2 blocks there, so that needs to go. Which actually might answer some of our questions, because now I feel like this should spread out and cup this into some lines, maybe. So, okay, we need some more leaves, first and foremost. Which I'm not sure how many more I have. One more stack, which is not very much. So yeah, we're gonna have to go grab some more, actually. Yes, I think this is the move for railing, because I don't want a perfect railing. I just want something that makes me feel a little bit secure, but I also want the ability to jump in if I want to. Oh, this is... no, it is oak. Good, good, good. You're right. I need to eat. Give leaves. All right. Should probably be enough. Nap time. Please don't say cup when pointing. Oh my god, Joanne, you're crazy. Looks more like a hex key to me than anything else. You know what? I'll take that. Wi-Fi so bad, I keep getting 3 to 5 minutes behind. That's rough. All right. Can you see how bad I would be at streaming if I didn't have chat to keep give me things to talk about? Because like, chat's gone dead, and now I'm just so silent. I know chat, you're like still there. I just can only read the Twitch side, and therefore, and now I'm locked in, which gives me like nothing to yap about. Wouldn't waste brain power on speaking. Are you crazy? How's that looking? It's looking a little sparse, not gonna lie. I think I've done a little bit much up here. Yeah, that's what it needs. I knew that was gonna happen eventually. I would never build something like that if I didn't do it over water. Should I add tile before the leaves? Probably not. Won't be too much work to replace later. Still needs to do something more on the sides. Oh, you know, actually, it is probably okay that I don't record while building this side. Because this side, the camera, like the time lapse, will be here, so you won't even be able to see the other side while I'm working on it. How are we doing on leaves? Yeah, we're doing all right. Sorry, I was building a staircase. YouTube chat is funnier than Twitch. You can never... Maya, what are you talking about? We got a chat full of degenerates talking about all the euphemisms. I think I'm fairly happy with this side of things. So let's go ahead and start building to the other side. I think it is best to start with this underline because it I do want it mostly full everywhere along that line. And it kind of gives a good mental baseline of where to expand out from. You make the railing like the wooden leaves in either stone or wooden fencing. I think the leaves will just kind of be the railing. I'm not sure it needs a serious railing at this point. Not sure this is quite right yet, but we're getting there. Let's look at the other side. It's actually not that different than this side. It's just that I need to get that circle filled in to visualize it at this point. So yeah, let's go grab a little bit more deep slate. See, I like to learn by watching content creators. So far, I'm understanding my building skills are pretty decent. I like watching how you do things more than the end result. I get that. And yeah, that makes a lot of sense why you like watching streams too. I need a little bit more than that. Because streamers definitely like walk you through the process a heck of a lot more than YouTube videos typically do. Oh, hi, pillagers. Okay, as long as I don't get shot, they're fine for now. Yeah. I was overdue for a pillager patrol. It's been a minute since I've seen them. Wouldn't interpret for you to be recording what you make. Oh yeah, no, I'm not recording right now because yeah, this side I won't be using, or I won't be like showing in the time lapse. That does make me like it a lot more. Are they coming towards me? See, now I'm afraid if I get a little too close while I'm cleaning this up, that they're just gonna get mad at me. I actually might leave it because it's good for navigating. I need better food. You know, I completely agree. In fact, I think it's time we make that happen. Isn't the grass still growing on top? Yeah, it's filling in slowly. That is a stack. Then I ditch tiny bit of bamboo. Boat cult is life. I still haven't fully decided whether boat cult will be in the hardcore world. Because see, my thing is, right, boat cult's got a good thing going. But if it gets too out of, like, if it becomes all the stream ever talks about, kind of it starts losing some luster, right? You know. Also, because I've wrapped it up monetarily, I don't want it to always feel like I'm trying to sell people all the time, you know? I mean, obviously I appreciate donations. Are what keep the stream going, but I don't know. It's a bit much. It's like it just feels like I'm gonna come off like a salesman. Let's see. Belongs in Everweight Boat Apocalypse. Yeah, it's probably about time to call some cows, I think. I think it's time. Dear God. I wish I wasn't in the middle of a time lapse, because I'd love to get like slow motion footage of me just massacring all these guys. Oh well. Oh. Yeah, I'm running out of time for this episode. Or this stream. Dang, I know I got more than that. Really? It's so loud. I can't hear myself think right now. Could you imagine a creeper wanders in right now? Okay. Good enough, honestly. Yeah, let's sleep real quick. Keep things nice and peaceful on the island. Ah, there's a spider. It's okay. I don't need to worry about him. Go ahead and eat up the rest of these melons, and then let's go ahead, get you in there. It's a momentous occasion. We get to eat real food. How do we do it? Wow. Honestly, it doesn't even feel like we called that many of them. You know, I don't even need it to kill me. Just a creeper right now would be such a disaster near my cow pen. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, kind of last chance. We got to figure this out now. I don't want to deal with those guys. They're really inconvenient right now. What can we do to finish this up? I mean, will it look good if we... No, we got to do something with this cobblestone line. I think we need some cobblestone stairs and some cobblestone slabs. Oh, and the mossy cobblestone. All right. Now we record. Probably here. Ah, yes, building blocks. That would be helpful. Ah! Did I do this at a different height? No, that is right. I see how it is. I shall be more vocal in my efforts of torment. I see what you guys are talking about. Hey, me engaging with chat less makes you guys engage with each other more. Noted. Let's see. Let's go. Let's take a little bit of mossy and some let's see. Maybe like that. How does that look? Not really sure I know what I'm doing here. I just kind of have a vague idea of the shape I'm aiming for, and I'm hoping this is working like I want it to. It's hard to tell with all this dirt all over it. It's hard to say. It's hard to say if I like that. Trying to figure it out, man, those pillagers. I'm learning to build and watching you make it look easy. It's not. I don't know if I'm making it look easy right now. This type of detailing is always really hard. Don't think I like that. The problem is these corner pieces a little bit. Yeah, I think this is going to be the way to do it. Let's see. Maybe? Oh god, that looks terrible. Okay, wait a minute. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Hold on. Right? Right. And then we do that. We do that. Yes. Trust the process. I think so. I think that's good. And get out of the water. Hopefully I'm not about to get sniped by some pillagers. I don't think so. I think that's actually going to look pretty good once I clear it out. And I think I want to add another layer on top too. Can I have that same little cobblestone stair protrusion there? Okay, it's not perfect. It's still maybe lacking a little something. Yeah, we got to clear all the junk off of it to be sure. But it's definitely moving in the right direction. I don't know how the ranking system works either, Maya. Not gonna lie. I need a shovel, actually. Hubby is home. I have to run. Calica, thank you for being here. Stream is going to end pretty shortly here anyway, but have a good one. Yeah, we're basically going to finish up this side, and then I might rush through the other side if I have time, but yeah, I also need to get going here pretty soon. Actually, let me go ahead and build up here. Place some cobblestone. Is that right? Yeah. Does it need... I don't think it does. I think that works. Again, it's really hard to tell. Sorry, last in a YouTube chat. Am I recording? I am. Thank you for checking. All right. Everybody cross your fingers. It needs to look good. If it doesn't look good, I'm gonna be so sad. This isn't quite right. Oh, the pillagers I think might be mad at me. I'm not sure. Think I'm losing. Yeah. Sandra, I've almost given up on it being a sun, to be honest. It's a nice idea, but I don't think it really works as a sun. I think this needs to be slimmer. It needs to be more of a gentle gradient up, kind of like the sides around it. I almost wish this cobblestone continued all the way across, but then... what if we just filled in the gaps? Let's just see how that looks. Because I don't want it to remove the leaves is the problem. Are these guys going to come bother me? We'll see if they come up here and try to attack me. Okay, which line is it? It's directly below me. You know, that almost does work. Do I still have leaves on me? I do. Hold on. I think that works, actually. I'm very surprised by that, but it does almost create like a dotted line effect. It's a subtle reference to the thumbnail. That is an improvement. Right? I'm not making this up. That looks better. Yeah, I'm like convinced. That looks good. Sweet. All right. Now I do need to still slim that out. Are those guys working their way towards me? I think this guy's a little bit hung up on me, but what are these guys doing? Where are they going? Much better. Yeah, this is still a little bit wrong. Okay, those guys are definitely just patrolling, which is good. They're like on their way out. I do think it looks better overall. Okay, and look at it from a distance, right? Oh, maybe. I know. The last thing this needs. Oh, my poor inventory. It's always just such a disaster. We might even need a couple more, actually. If I go down, man, if I go retrieve my materials, he's gonna attack me. That's the worst. So, do we need one all the way out here? Maybe. We'll see. I know I just cleaned all this up, but it was a necessary part of the process to be able to see everything. I think this works. We are paused. Yeah, okay, let's unpause. I actually knew we were paused, but let's see. So 3 in between, which means 1, 2, 3 should be here, right? Yep. And the last one is up over here, 2 in. So it should be right in that gap. I think that actually finishes that. I know I didn't change the shape here, but I think it weights the cobblestone visually enough on top that it balances it out. Everin Arts, welcome, welcome. Raid? Got a raid? What the heck? Who's raiding? Hold on. Who's raiding? Oh, you're catching me right at the tail end of my stream, but we are finishing up a bridge. Who raided? Hello, oh yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm not sure it's going to tell me who raided, but hey, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Genderless Blop, thank you, thank you. How you doing? We're just finishing up this bridge really quick, and then I gotta leave. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Does everybody agree this came out pretty good? You share Everwake with Viking? Correct, yes I do. Yes, I'm very excited for Everwake this month. Joanne, I just saw what you sent me. I can't believe. I know it. Look, I'm not even gonna address that. All right. Do I have time? Y'all, we gotta be quick. We gotta build fast. let's see. I am running so low on time. It is not great. Do I not have any other cobblestone? I thought I had another stack of cobblestone. No, this can't be happening. I have no cobblestone. What? This is an outrage. This is no bueno. All right, we gotta run down here, I guess. I can fill this in later, but I need cobblestone immediately. Goodness, I finally made it to a Josh stream. Cascade. Oh no, Cascade, I regret to inform you, stream is ending in like 5 minutes. Is there a cobblestone? I mean, a dungeon? What the heck? Oh my god, nope, 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 nope. What is this? Is there a spawner? No, it's just a lot of zombies. Yeah, probably don't want to mess with that. Oh, there's more. I already have a stack? I do. Ah, what do I get rid of? Apple. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. We gotta speed running, folks. We gotta be quick. We gotta be quick. My wife's gonna be so mad at me if I don't leave to pick her up from work because I'm building a Minecraft bridge. Sorry, wife. You have to stay at work because I'm playing Minecraft. Oh no, I'm being the worst. I'm being the worst. We gotta be quick. Gotta be so quick, so stealthy, so speedy. Let's see. Oh god. Get out of here. I don't need you either. Then, oh god. Panic. Nobody panic. Except everybody panic. Okay, that should be enough. Let's go. Build! My auto curate is killing me. Wow, it really is, Sandra. Did I build that one too tall? Oh, I didn't finish it. That's what's wrong. Ha! I really messed that up. Okay. Oh no, I'm a couple tiles short. This is a disaster. How come nobody told me that was so wrong before? What are you guys trying to do? Kill me? I still messed up. No, I didn't. This is what I should be doing in my hardcore world. I should be running. I should be running super fast and recklessly from a great height. Build fast, build fast, build fast! Everybody panic! In the next episode of Josh's live stream, will Josh's wife divorce him for being late to picking her up from work because he was playing Minecraft? Oh god, no. No, I'm still one block short. What have I done? What have I done? Panic, everybody panic. Crisis averted. No, it's not the right block. Oh my god. Don't worry, you've gotten water, you've got water beneath you. Yeah, but what if I do, I'll find a way, I promise. I'll find a way to be dumb. I'm real good at being dumb. Immediately she'll be calm. Oh god. Yeah, she's got to understand. I'm playing Minecraft. Block game is life, you know? Okay. Yes? Why does that feel wrong? No, that's right. I guess if I had done this right, I maybe would have rounded all the corners to make it properly round, but it's okay. Far too late to worry about such things. Let's see. Okay, how far down? This goes, yeah. Slabs. Building blocks. All great varieties. Ah. How far down do I need to go? So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Yes. Don't need to be recording when I'm building on this side. It's actually finish recording. Final bridge build. And then you where does that? Yeah. No. Okay, like that. Why does this feel wrong? I think I messed that up, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. Then what was it? Is that? Okay. Boom. It's amazing how fast I can move when I lock in. See, guys, now you're seeing how I act when I don't stream. I'm always talking about how streaming slows me down. Here's your evidence. Because brain no work good when I try to talk. Okay, there is that pillager. Is he still down there? Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll build up. So I don't have to deal with him. You know what? I messed up a little on this side. I made that thinner than I did over here, and it looks better. It's okay. I can actually go over there and fix that without too much trouble. But yeah, I think we're going to leave it like this because that looks way better. Just needed to take a block off. Right. Yes. Oh, I think that pillager is officially mad at me because he's like hanging out underneath now. Better? Okay. Yes, I think that's it. I think that's come together. Oops. Did we do it? I think we did it. Oh, that it is so much better. Yes. Okay, that looks good. And I'm gonna run over here and get to clean this up as I go. We'll go remove those 2 blocks that we need to get rid of. Oh, I forgot these. How do I do that? I think... Oh, it was just pure slabs. Okay. Right. Right. Ah, that's wrong. Good. 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 Okay. Yes. Okay. Yep, that looks good. Now I need to put in those spokes and then we're done. And I gotta be so quick because, oh my god, I'm pushing it. She did, like, she'll be okay with me being a couple minutes late. I'm not gonna be insanely late, but it's not good. Let's see. Yep. Here. Yes. Go over to the other side. Is it the first one? Yeah, it is. Okay. And I believe it is 2 over from this one. Yes. Perfect. All right. It's just waiting for for me to fall down and have to deal with that pillager as like the final thing. Y'all, we moved fast here. Not my cleanest work, but we got her done. A little bit late. But honestly, wait, the bridge came out. That's a good bridge, right? This looks good. This is good. Maybe could use some azalea leaves later, maybe. Oh, slabs. Let's just do some oak slabs for now. I think oak slabs will actually look good in the long run. Quick. Yeah? How'd we do? I feel like that's a pretty good bridge. I'm really happy with that. On it, like genuinely, I think this came out great. You guys like? Sick. I'm happy with it. And that's what matters most. All right, let me sleep. All right, who are we gonna raid today? Let's see, who is streaming right now on Twitch? We gotta raid quick. Sorry for the rush. We are late. Ah, perfect. We're gonna raid, it's, you know, in celebration of Bald Month. We are going to raid, let's see. We're gonna raid Lagundo. Twitch. Good old Lagundo. Lagundo is the best. Raid Lagundo. Go show Leg some love. The man is the best, and yeah, deserves it. Deserves all the love in the world. So, all right, y'all. I gotta head. I gotta run so fast. So.